small forward. At 6 foot 6 inches, number 1, Tyreek Evans. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Zion Williamson. At guard 6'4".
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Here's Carroll. Clock at 6. Here is Korver, defended by Gordon. Korver, good.
Well, with Pelicans head coach Monty Williams, it's about a defensive-minded approach. And because of that, he can't have been happy with the way his team allowed opponents to score last season. And I'm guessing that'll be a key focus for them going forward.
Young passes to Korver. Into Millsap, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Here is Korver. Horford with a screen on Evans. Picked by Horford. And here's Young from the arc. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called them.
And great instincts, too. I mean, just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job there, beating everybody else to the ball.
You can now be seated.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
New Orleans on D. 4-point game. Right side Millsap. And Davis pulls it down.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Now here's Evans. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. There's the dish to Millsap. And there's the feed to Korver. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Carroll, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Holiday attacking Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here is Korver. Millsap a screen on Gordon. Korver kicks to Millsap. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Holiday against Young. Passes it to Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Machine's got his first basket of the night.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Tyreek Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
They get it back, and Davis gets it to go. Here is Korver. Feeds it to Millsap. Pass to Carroll. Millsap a screen on Evans. Carroll dishes to Korver. Shot clock at 6. He wants to get the Millsap and does. And yes, sir, that one drops. Millsap's got...
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Now here is Horford. Back to Young. Here is Korver. He kicks it to Carroll. His three-pointers off the mark. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or two guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Horford sets a screen for Young. Into Horford. Millsap passes to Carroll. Davis against Young. Millsap a screen on Davis. Out to the right wing. The three from Korver. And that one's good. Korver's got 5. And for Eric Gordon, guys who had expressed some dissatisfaction with the situation in New Orleans, rumors, in fact, existed of a rift last season with him and Coach Monty Williams.
Well, that frequently happens on teams that are struggling like the Pelicans did last year. And, you know, sometimes the contract can make a trade more difficult, so he may be stuck in New Orleans. And in the end, you just have to get healthy and deliver and make the best of whatever situation you're in.
Now, here is Holiday. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Davis kicks to Evans. Gordon dishes to Holiday. From the wing, Holiday with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And Young kicks to Korver. Back to Young. Lets it fly. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. He feeds it to Gordon. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Gordon's got his second basket of the game. Young against Holiday. Horford with the screen on Holiday. The pass to Carroll. The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Now here is Davis. He has 6. That puts them in the lead. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here is Korver. Outside Millsap. He dishes it to Korver. Young outside, uncovered. Offensive rebound.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin will see if they have what it takes.
And thank you for that, Doris.
The Atlanta Hawks with relatively new leadership in the front office, and the team is going in more of an analytic direction. Head coach Mike Budenholzer from his time in San Antonio, certainly well-versed in that approach as well.
Korver, good. Korver's got 7. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And you look at this new direction for the Hawks. They're definitely fond of elite shooters to space the floor, and they've looked for players who can defend the pick and roll. So a commitment to high-efficiency offense and denying that type of offense by the other team is really what you see this team trying to build towards. And Mike Budenholzer, their coach, comes from the San Antonio Spurs way of playing and thinking, and you can start to see some of that imprint on this Hawks team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Anderson has it in the corner, launches it, and he gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Stevie talked about floor space. With Horford gone, the Hawks played 5 3-point shooters in their starting lineup.
And that matchup gave the Pacers all kinds of trouble in the playoffs. The Hawks took them to 7 games despite their vastly different records over the regular season.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here's Rivers. The turnaround jumper. That one goes. Counts. Anderson's got 5 now.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. T kicks to Payne. Pass to Ontic. Count that one. Ontic has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
And here's Rivers. And he converts the layup. Rivers has got his first points of the night. Here's Teague. No luck. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They're up by 2. From New Orleans, back in a moment. So up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
The Pelican shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Payne out there with Pelicans. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Teague. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the screen.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now, here is Miller. At the top of the key for Dent. Back to Miller. Dishes it to Fredette. 11 feet away. Again, the Pelicans score. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Teague. Kicks it to Payne. And he gets it to go. Orleans in the lead.
Adrian Payne, a senior forward out of Michigan State, 6'10", got a 7'4" wingspan. You like his combination of length and shooting range. Started playing the game late, but really developed in his time with the Spartans. His shooting stroke in particular.
5 to shoot. Here's Rivers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. You and I called a lot of this guy's games in college. Adrian Payne from Michigan State has overcome his share of adversity, certainly losses in his family, and he dealt with mononucleosis during last season.
Yeah, and considering all of that, Kevin, it's quite impressive he was able to play as well as he did, but he's made a habit of overcoming challenges, and anytime you can work through adversity, got to help you as a pro.
Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player, and that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ajinsa's checked in, and it's Selman's in for Miller. In Austin Rivers, the son of Clippers head coach Doc Rivers, taken 10th back in 2012. His pedigree certainly played a part in that.
Yeah, it certainly did, no doubt about it. That cuts both ways when you've got a famous last name, but Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler, and he's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level, and I think you've still got to give him some time to see if that can happen.
Now here's Rivers. Smith outside. And stolen by Scott. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. T kicks to Jenkins. Back to T. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pelicans leading by 3. The 11-footer. Rivers can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Jenkins kicks to Teague. The dish to Jenkins. Back to Teague. The 3 from Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Cephalosha's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rivers dishes to Ajinsa. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Jenkins kicks to Scott. Now Jenkins. Right side Teague. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Teague's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. The Pelicans shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to the passes to Anderson. Now the feed to Rivers. Back to Anderson. Rivers with it. 5 points in the game. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
Should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. Now, here is Young. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Horford. Almost, but it rolls out.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
You know, the Pelicans did not have the best overall record last year, but they were a nightmare matchup for a lot of teams in the East and had a really good out-of-conference record.
Now, here is Young, following the shot by Drew Holiday, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Gordon's checked in for the Pelicans.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Aaron Gordon.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They set the pick. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. On the wing, Eric Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around and stolen by Horford. And Young kicks to Scott. Passes it to Jenkins. Feeds to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Outside Holiday. Outside Gordon. Pass to Holiday. From 10 feet out. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Scott with a screen on Gordon. And Young kicks to Scott. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And this game is tied up now.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Eric Gordon, a gifted scoring guard who's, Steve, been hampered with injuries throughout his young career.
Well, you think about his first 4 seasons, he's missed almost half of his games, and we saw some of that at Indiana as well when he was in college. But hopefully he can find his health and be consistent in terms of his durability, because he is a terrific offensive weapon.
And for Gordon, I think the injuries have also held him back on the court. A steady decline in his scoring efficiency year after year since he came into the league. And this was a guy that had tremendous potential until the wheels started to go south. Strong, explosive, aggressive. And it's a shame that he's been hurt as much as he has the last few years.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And for Gordon last season, his three-point shooting bounced back, but his field goal percentage still in the low 40s. Injuries perhaps hampering the explosiveness that he showed in years past in terms of getting to the rim.
Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Carroll. He feeds it to Horford. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here is Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Davis sets a screen. Evans goes in. Here's the machine. Millsap covering. Williamson. And the shot is long.
That's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Schroeder dishes to Young. And there's the pass to Horford. Kicks it to Millsap. The layup missed. The Pelicans have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Holiday sets the pick for Gordon. Pass to Williamson. Swiped it away. Schroeder kicks to Young. Young right side, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Evans. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Davis. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Hawks not just competitive, but also with some financial flexibility. That's been a goal with their front office.
And they put themselves, Kevin, in a good position. And this is a team that I think can make some moves going forward.
Millsap with the steal. And Bazemore kicks to Young. The shot misses. Evans with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 3. Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And the Hawks, in creating their cap space, had to part company with some of their star talent. Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. That's their 2 leading scorers in consecutive seasons. Moving on, and yet they've stayed on the winning track.
Here's Schroeder. Back to Young. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Young missing. The Pelicans have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Gordon dishes to Ash. Back to Gordon.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Eric Gordon at the line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. New Orleans making some changes here. Darius Miller comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Fredette in for Drew Holiday. Atlanta also making some changes here. Payne comes in for Al Horford. And it's Korver in for Young. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Atlanta again missing.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Williamson, the pass to Ashik. Gordon for 3. No good. Here's Schroeder. Can't get it to go. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Pelicans lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Eric Gordon really having a great game.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Here's the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis is out there with the machine. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Gordon. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Mark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the basket by Horford.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away. Al Horford saw last season come to an end after completely tearing his right pectoral muscle. This only 2 years after a similar injury to his left pectoral. And such a terrific player, you certainly hope he can find a way to stay healthy.
Shot clock at 6. Evans goes in. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Left side, Davis. Outside, Holiday. With the runner. That is good. Holiday's got his 2nd basket of the night. And Horford, the Hawks' longest tenured player. Clark, probably their best player when you take a look at their entire roster. They're a different team with him healthy.
No denying that, Kevin. And with the new front office revamping the roster, going for more financial flexibility, he's the talent they've chosen to build the team with.
Holiday attacking. Evans outside. Williamson, the pass to Evans. New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot. Young against Holiday. Fade away. Good on the shot. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, if any team had the opportunity or the excuse to pack it in and call it a year, it was the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they lost their star player for the season, but still found a way to fight through and make it into the playoffs in a very tough division.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Evans. Back to Holiday. From outside the arc, the basket good off the assist from Evans. And it's 9 points for Drew Holiday. And realistically, guys, the Hawks never were going to do anything in the East as the Pacers and Heat were the class of the conference. But, Steve, they established a winning environment in a year when they really could just glide it on by.
Yeah, and they gave Indiana all they could handle in that first round, too, Kevin. I think it's important to establish the style of play, which Mike Budenholzer did, and now you build off that, and you continue to grow as an organization.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Evans outside. Here's Williamson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Horford.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
Down here in the Bayou, the Pelicans were a much deadlier team shooting the ball. They really shot well from outside when they played in this building. Here
is Korver. He's got 9. He dishes it to Young. The feed to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Young outside. Good on the triple. Young's got 5 points so far. As you guys said, the Pelicans were sharpshooters here at home. Top 5 in the league, Steve, for three-point percentage in this building. And that helped them finish the season over 500 here in New Orleans, which is a step in the right direction for a team that is on the rise. Here's Holiday following the 3 by Atlanta. Davis setting the pick for Evans. From deep. That doesn't go either for Evans. The Hawks trail by 6. Dishes to Millsap. Young pass to Millsap. Carroll kicks to Young. Now the dish to Horford. Plays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 8 points. Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team. Holiday against Young. Passes it to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Holiday, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists in the game. Hawks have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Horford with a screen on Holiday. Young dishes to Horford. Carroll kicks to Millsap. Evans with the steal. Here's Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun. Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury. Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Rivers comes in for Gordon. Ontic kicks to Scott. Ontic passes to Scott. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here is Teague. 6 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. Scott can't get it to go. Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one. Here's Rivers. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Rivers has got 7 points. Atlanta calls timeout. You know, Ryan Anderson really was set up to have a big year last year. When he was on the floor, he was a laser, an absolute dead-eye shooter. But when you look at last season, all you can really take away is that he struggled to stay healthy. The Hawks trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession. Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket. They got to find something, you're right. Young from outside. The rebound by Anderson. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. The three-pointer, no good. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. Sefolosha dishes to T. Feeds it to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pelicans leading by 10. Rivers kicks to Holiday. Here's Rivers. He's got 7. Now Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range. And here's Sefolosha for 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Cephalosha's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta. Rivers passes to Davis. It's Evans on the wing. Pass to Rivers. Back to Evans. Evans left side from the arc. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Another miss by Young.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates. And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Eric Gordon. Doris, what's the update?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. The news is not good at all. It looks like a broken ankle with additional injury to the surrounding connective tissue. He's not coming back into this game and could be staring at a very lengthy recovery process, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Now Payne. Jimmer Fredette missing on the 3. Payne can't hit. Pelicans leading by 10. Rivers dishes to Miller. Rivers with it. He's got 10. He kicks to Ush. He feeds it to Miller. Launches it. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, for the Pelicans, Steve, going for the playoffs last season, they did give up a lot of their financial flexibility.
It's about big contracts for Tyreke Evans and Drew Holiday. You know, they've established their court. Now they have to make internal improvement to take that next step.
Here's Rivers after the made shot from Jeff Teague. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Miller outside. The pass to Fredette. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Fredette's got 5 now.
And, you know, much like the Holiday trade gave away some valuable assets, the Pelicans also lost some pieces with the Evans signing, trading away 2 starters in Gravis Vasquez and Robin Lopez. They're hoping what they've added will outweigh the losses. And typically in trades, and when you're trying to build a playoff-type team, you have to give up value to get value.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Rivers. Kicks to Fredette. And here's Rivers. That one off the back iron and out. 1 second left. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Cephalosha. Cephalosha's got 3 assists tonight. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. New Orleans on top. They're up by 7. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Young.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
The Hawks trail by 7. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Carroll at the 3, Millsap at the 4. Kent Bazemore is out there with Teague, and it's Payne at the 5. Millsap a screen on Salmons. Back to Teague. Clock at 4. The baseline J. Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Salmons. They set the pick. Pass to Fredette. And Ashik kicks to Fredette. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Williamson. He sinks the 11-footer. The Machines got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pelicans. Teague with the ball. Fredette picks him up. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Payne. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans leading by 7. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now, here's Salmons. Tight defense on him. That's good. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Bazemore. The feed to Millsap. Dishes it to Carroll. Outside Teague. Three-pointer. Shot's good.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Miller kicks to Ashik, and stolen by Payne. Teague with the ball. Fredette picks him up. Here's Bazemore. Payne dishes to Teague. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes to Bazemore from downtown. Shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Millsap misses.
I like the work there, contesting that shot. It looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Ashik, and stolen by Jeff Teague. Right side Teague. Carroll for 3. Can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 6. Now Fredette. There's a screen. There's the dish to Salmons. Lets it go with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Payne's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Salmons against Teague. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got 9 points here in the second half. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Ashik. Evans comes in for Miller. Smith checked in for John Salmons. And it's Holiday in for Jimmer Fredette. And then for Atlanta, Al Horford is checked in for Payne. Korver comes in for Kent Bazemore. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And Teague, a top-tier penetrator, a nice teardrop in the lane.
And he's an improved passer, too, Kevin. I like the confidence he's starting to play with now. Getting into the lane, he's elite when it comes to the assist-turnover ratio that point guards are measured by. And he continues to expand his offensive game as well.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Holiday. Back to Evans. In low to Davis. Horford with the block. Here is Korver. Feeds it to Millsap to take the lead. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Millsap sets the pick for Young. Millsap a screen. And Young kicks to Millsap. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Here's Evans. The kick out to Holiday. Can they get it? And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Young against Holiday. There's the steal. Evans outside. Pass to Holiday. And it's Smith penetrating. Smith missing again. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And the pass to Young. He kicks to Millsap. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Carroll passes to Corver. A fadeaway in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Holiday goes in. That's good. Holiday's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Young outside. He feeds it to Corver. Young outside. Here's Carroll, covered by Evans. Young's shot is off.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Holiday, shot is blocked. Young with the ball. Kicks it to Millsap. There's the bucket. Good. Millsap's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Holiday dishes to Smith. Now here's Evans. Out to the right wing. Holiday with the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 6 assists in the game.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And Young kicks to Carroll. Back to Young. Looking to get it going. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Ledet is checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're in front by 1. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. .57 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Holiday. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Puts it up from 17. Horford no luck.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Williamson, the pass to Fredette. Pass to Holiday. Young with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Corver's got it. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Horford. Hits the jump hook.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
New Orleans gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Holiday dishes to Fredette. Davis kicks to Fredette. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Davis. Connects.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught fire.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's the Hawks now. Horford gets to Millsap. From the low block, it's in!
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fredette, the pass to Evans. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Williamson. Young against Holiday. And here's Fredette. Outside Holiday. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, plenty of battling out there tonight. At what point did the team start to really respond in terms of trying to stay on top of the momentum in this game?
It all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
You toughed it out, Al. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Georgia Player of the Game, B.